Let's talk CEL token.
The estate has over 650 million CEL tokens, which is over 95% of the available supply. Literally, the one thing that they could do is return CEL tokens to their rightful owners. The estate's outstanding CEL liabilities are about 280 million. Once you subordinate insiders and the conspirators that the UCC is named, including Alex Mashinsky and his wife, that takes the liabilities down below 200 million CEL token. There's no question that this is not a valuable asset in and of itself. It's entirely worthless at this point. The entire purpose of CEL token was based around the viability of the company, a company that was nothing but a fraud. So because Celsius was a fraud, the token itself is now valueless. It's actually worse than valueless because of the harm it's inflicted on everybody who was fraudulently induced into purchasing the token. People only purchase CEL token based on false pretenses, both as to the market manipulation and to the viability of the company. Had people known that Celsius spent $500 million purchasing CEL token, not from profits but from deposits and OTC sales proceeds, people would not be interested in buying the token. And you can tell that by tracing the internal chat messages. Alexander Mashinsky ordered his trader, Johannes Trutler, to stop buying CEL token because he was concerned that the price was being driven too high. They knew that their purchases drove price. And you can tell that very clearly by reviewing these WhatsApp messages that are linked above. Johannes Trutler even asked permission if he can postpone slowing down his CEL purchases because he wanted to close OTC sales to customers, to victims of CEL token. So he wanted to induce customers to buy this completely worthless token. And he knew that if he stopped purchasing CEL and the price plummeted, that they would get cold feet and he wouldn't be able to close those sales. There are compelling arguments that OTC CEL customers have specific damages claims which they should be reimbursed for because of the fraudulent activity at Celsius. Now, the notion of ascribing a value to CEL token, be it 20 cents or anything else, is a bit of a fool's errand. The reality is reimbursing victims based on the amount of CEL token they have is not fair because some people jumped in at 5 cents when the token price crashed after the ICO, and other people jumped in at $5. If you bought in at 5 cents or got them for free, nobody's singing songs for you. The victims are the ones that bought in at $5 and more. At those types of prices, those people deserve to have an outsized share of the recoveries. So the only fair thing to do is a pro-rata recovery for CEL victims. The move that makes sense is to return CEL tokens to their rightful owners, which the estate could do 3 times over once you subtract the CEL token liabilities of the Celsius co-conspirators. That rather than taking tens of millions of dollars out of the estate to back whatever arbitrary price for CEL token they decide is fair, they should use that money to go towards paying out the fraud claims against CEL token. And that would be done on a pro-rata basis to make things much more fair for CEL customers. This is something that I had talked about earlier, but the one objection to this proposal is that it's unfair for non-CEL token holders because they can't receive an in-kind recovery. There's actually a way to address that issue, and that's by allowing anybody with a balance to convert their claim into CEL token if they so choose. So they could acquire CEL token based on their petition date price for whatever balance they have, and they could convert that at a price of 20 cents per CEL token, which the 81 cent crew believes is way too little. So you're getting effectively a 25% discount to buy your CEL token, which, if you believe it's worth 81 cents, is a fantastic deal. Then the pro-rata CEL distribution would be awarded based upon the entry price of CEL token by either when you purchased it, when it was issued to your account, or when you deposited it onto the app. The idea is to come up with your cost basis for CEL token in aggregate. Victims deserve to be compensated based upon the amount of money that they have lost to this fraudulent asset. It has nothing to do with whatever balance you have left. It has to do with how much money you were defrauded out of. The debtors in UCC need to change the way they're thinking about this issue. They can distribute CEL token to customers as they've proven with the custody settlement. They can do it with general earn and loans if they want to as well. The main reason to perform this in-kind distribution is to satisfy their obligation to the CEL liabilities so they can focus their attention on the fraud claims that customers have with regards to CEL token. This is the fair plan for CEL. This is what responsible parties in the UCC and the estate should be doing with CEL token. So do the responsible thing and give people back their CEL token. Allow people to convert to CEL token if they feel like they'd be left out, and then take all the money that would have gone to pay out the CEL token claims and distribute it based upon the fraud claims with regards to CEL token. The only real complicated aspect of this is calculating how much each customer spent to acquire their CEL token. But the estate has all the numbers, and any competent data scientist would be able to arrive at those numbers within a week's time. It's not rocket science. Let's hope the debtors and the UCC see the light and do the responsible thing here for all parties involved.